Hello and welcome to episode 27 of the Ballad of Wyatt Holiday. My name is Joshua, and I know sometimes playing these single-player RPG games can be a bit lonely or isolating, so if you ever feel those feelings creeping up, feel free to put on this video or any video I do in this series, and you can consider yourself to be gaming with a friend. What are we playing today? I am going to be playing Starfield. Where we left off, we had a bit of an emergency meeting with Constellation, and old Wyatt kind of went around between different temples gathering some of these Starborn powers. We still don't quite know who these Starborn are, and I don't know if that's a mystery we're going to solve today. But where we left off, we were heading to Tau Ceti 3 to fight some outlaws for the Freestar Rangers and test our new abilities, but once we got to the planet, we discovered that the planet had a scanner anomaly very similar to the other temples containing powers. So we are going to go into that temple first, and then we're going to go hunt outlaws and see what we can find. And while we're acquiring powers on temples, well, I mean, we're already here at the planet, right? Yeah. At least we should be. Set course to Tau. What planet am I at right now? Oh, I'm at Tau Ceti 5, 6, 7, 8D. Okay, well, then well, let's see what this sensor contact is. Also, I just watched the first episode of Fallout. It was pretty good. It was quite good. I definitely enjoyed it.
Target's ground drive is offline.
Okay.
Nice work.
Let's put that point in missiles. Shit.
Ground drive down. We can't jump.
Oh, SysDef pretty much has these. I haven't played this game in like a minute, so. Oh, jeez. Alright, well, at least I managed to kill one.
That was touch and go. Unidentified vessel, please acknowledge. Those Crimson Fleet goons never stood a chance. Not everyone would have stuck their necks out for a patrol. Thanks. Any way we can repay you.
Well, I mean, credits would be appreciated.
That can be arranged. You take care out there.
I'm not sure what they're thanking me for. I didn't really do shit there. It looks like they actually lost a ship here in this encounter. Well, that's a bummer. But that's the gig. You know, we're out here protecting a damn galaxy. So yeah, I just watched the first episode of Fallout. I quite enjoyed it. There's a couple things I'm not gonna rag on it yet because I haven't seen the whole thing. I've only seen one episode, but I'm a little concerned that I've seen no sign of the new California Republic. And it seems to me a bit too much emphasis on the Brotherhood of Steel. And this is coming from somebody that loves the Brotherhood of Steel, but little curious why they are in like every single bit of Fallout media. But that's alright. It's alright. I'll reserve judgment for when I get later in the show.
Site is clear. Let's head down.
Okay. Hopefully we get a cool power, maybe like an offensive power that we can use on these outlaws here in the Tau Ceti system.
Yes?
No.
Ready to tackle whatever the Starfield throws at us.
My God, he
Keep
said the
installing new
thing.
things in your ship.
Guys,
It's like Christmas every day.
did you hear it? He said the thing. He said Starfield.
Valuable minerals, perhaps.
Greetings, Captain.
Alright. Let's head this way, see what we can find. Okay, perfect. Okay, I'm a little curious. They built this, whatever this is out here. That's clearly some sort of advanced human structure. Nobody ever noticed this thing before? Nobody went over there to check it out? Nobody reported it. I mean, they have the SSNN, the Settled Systems News Network, and no one's ever reported on these strange anomalous structures. Something about that seems a bit strange to me. Alright. Hopefully this will get our fitness goal up a little bit. I hate to talk about the Fallout TV show again. Hate to bring it up and like be annoying, but I'm excited to watch the second episode. I don't know when I'm going to be able to, but hopefully it'll be soon. I very much kind of want to see where the story's going, but yeah, that's pretty much all I got. I don't want to. If you're watching this at whatever time and you haven't seen the show yet, at least at time of recording, the show came out yesterday, but it released Wednesday night, but at least Wednesday night Eastern time that I'm on, Eastern Standard Time in the US. But I had my, I want to say weekly, but really every 2 weeks weekly Kill Team game last night against my buddy JJ. Maybe I'll put a picture up of that. And we played a really good game. We played, I was playing Guardsman, of course, because that's one of my favorite factions ever. I love the Imperial Guard. And he was playing the Genestealer Cultist, the Wormblade. And we had a really fun game. I won. I mean, nothing new there. And apparently I was a very gracious winner. But no, we had a really, really fun game last night, but we had to cut it short because we were running out of time before the store closed, and we didn't want to keep our buddy Will there all night. We have a buddy that works there, super, super great guy, but we didn't want to keep him there all night, waiting for us to finish a game again. So we cut it short, but I'll be honest, I was a bit worried for my guardsmen. I play the Wormblade kill team semi-frequently. Not as often as I play guard, I don't think, but I really do like that team a lot. So I know how gnarly they can be. I played them quite a bit recently before he decided he wanted to try them out. Hopefully this power we get is a good one. Creator's Piece. Fill your foes with silent calm of the universe, compelling them to temporarily abandon their weapons. I wonder if that works on Starborn. Guardian New. I don't think it works on him or her.
Always another test.
Oh, no. Scrub. Come on, come on, come on. Reload, baby. Got him. Not bad. So, at the very least, we know Creator's Peace doesn't work on Guardian New. I don't know if it'll work on the other Starborn either. Maybe you have to try it on something a little more rudimentary, like a creature or an animal, something along those lines. Maybe it works on like lower level NPCs and not named characters. That's certainly possible. Maybe if we were to like do it on a low level pirate or a spacer, it might work. Maybe somebody like lower level than our player character, than old Wyatt here. So, we'll see. I'm not entirely sure yet. But I do know I'm excited to use some of these abilities on some of these outlaws. And if you're curious, what I talked about on Monday, hopefully getting some work done ahead of time and having some time to paint and build those 4 kill teams and Necromunda gang that I have sitting there. Haven't touched them. Haven't had time, sadly. I did do a smidge of painting this week, though. A very, very small smidge of painting on my Trader Ogren for my blooded kill team, and that was a nice little treat. I didn't finish him, sadly, but he's getting there slowly but surely. I'm actually mostly done with him, if I can be honest. I got to do some metallic details on him, and some of those are quite small, but for the most part, it's getting there. It's getting there, and it's getting done. Well, let's get back into orbit.
Never quite had a friend like you.
Huh. Count yourself lucky, old Sam. So yeah, before we do any... Oh, cool. So, it's already got us over there. Yeah, we're gonna head back into space. Make our way towards Tau Ceti 8D, I think it is. 8D. And go find those outlaws. Drop a couple of special abilities on them.
Maneuvering into position. And we are now in stable orbit.
Freestar Pelican. Is this thing abandoned? It's odd to see a derelict just right here like that.
Seals are good, air pressure good. Hey, we're docked.
Well.
Hey, Captain. Need help with anything? I have to talk about the Starborn. Do you have a second? You do, right?
Well, what do you think about it?
It was awesome.
Well, I want to talk about it too.
Right? How could we not talk about it for the rest of our lives? It could be the dawn of a new era of humanity. Or it could be an elaborate prank or any number of mundane explanations.
Time travelers, for sure.
I didn't detect any localized time distortion, which isn't required for that hypothesis, but... Oh, yeah? Joking. I knew that. Jeez. We just need more data. There has to be a way to draw them out and figure out where they're coming from.
Well, we know they wanted the artifact. That has to be significant.
It's one of our few facts about them. It seemed very important to them, too. This could be a turning point for humanity, you know? Or it could be just the emergence of a powerful new faction, or some sort of elite military tech, or a gazillionaire with nothing else to do. All we know is that they wanted that artifact badly.
Does it matter why they wanted it?
It's possible we've misinterpreted their actions, or that they were under duress. We should remain cautious with them, but I think we should leave the door open to communication.
Yeah, we need to know what their motives are.
Agreed. That is going to require more observations, more encounters with them.
I'm down.
And who knows? Maybe we'll never see them again.
You know what, before we,
Now isn't the best time, but I need to talk with you later.
Fine. We should probably talk to some of our companions.
Late at night in dive bars, sometimes the old-timers share stories. About things they've seen that they just couldn't explain. Ghost stories, if you will. I've heard of things like the Starborn before. But they're real. Honest to God real.
The universe is vast. It's arrogant to think we've seen it all.
But you carry on for centuries of exploration, and you can fool yourself into thinking you got it all figured out. Clearly we don't. So the obvious question is, what the hell are they? Everyone's gonna be thinking aliens, but maybe not. Their ships were incredible, but they still felt like ships. They had engines, weapons, I think I even made out a grav drive. If they were really alien, I would just expect it to be more alien, you know? I mean, it could be some secret Freestar Varun or UC tech, but I don't know.
You really think one of the factions could have technologies like that?
I mean, anything's possible. But if someone, anyone, had that much of an edge on the others, the whole balance of power would shift, right? It'd be one hell of a conspiracy to keep it quiet. An even greater amount of restraint to keep it in your back pocket.
I have no idea what the Starborn are.
Anybody that says they know for sure are lying. I'm gonna throw out another wild stab in the dark theory. Maybe they're from outside our known systems. Here's the hypothetical. Centuries ago, some brainiac scientists decide to play settler. But they go way, way beyond any place we've ever been to set up stakes. Once they get there, they make a few lucky breakthroughs, and their science just snowballs from there. I could see them getting further, faster, and hence become the Starborn.
That certainly sounds possible. That could be it, Sam.
If I got it right, then you owe me a steak dinner. One way or the other, we are not alone. And that's both exciting and terrifying.
Equal parts. Let's see what Andresia thinks. Where is she? Okay.
Yes?
Oh, she doesn't have anything to say.
Ah, thank you for reminding me.
I was just asking if she had anything for us.
Yes.
That's Sarah Morgan.
Can I help? I wanted to talk to you, but honestly, I don't know where to begin.
I have that effect on women.
Starborn's technology is simply astonishing. It's just almost too much to process.
You've never encountered anything like them before.
Of course not. No one has.
My
If
bad.
an encounter with this level of importance had occurred in the past, I assure you that Constellation would be well acquainted with it.
You seem pretty shaken up about the whole thing.
Yes, I suppose I am. But you can hardly blame me, can you? You do understand the significance of this encounter, don't you? This is humankind's first contact with what I believe is an alien race. A race with technology that could be far superior to our own. Oh, we could learn so much from them.
You think they'd be willing to teach us?
The way they behaved, I'd say that's not very likely. If we are to learn anything from the Starborn, we're going to have to take the initiative ourselves.
You sound afraid.
I wouldn't say I was afraid. More like approaching the situation with caution. Can't be a coincidence that these Starborn suddenly appeared after your experience at that temple. We know they're here to lay claim to the artifacts, but what's their true motivation? What aren't they telling us?
I'm hoping we can come to some sort of understanding with them.
I feel exactly the same way. But it certainly sounded like they weren't willing to work with us at all.
Well, they can work with these hands then.
Oh, if only we knew more about the Starborn. What their species is like, where they're from, how they're able to speak our language. I feel like a cadet on my very first day aboard a spaceship. My mind is absolutely swimming with questions.
Well, I think they're angels.
Mateo would definitely agree with you about that. Myself, I'm not so certain. Their name alone, Starborn. There's some type of hidden meaning there. Something that feels very old, perhaps even ancient. Whatever the case may be, I can assure you that Constellation intends to get to the bottom of this mystery.
If you had to guess, why do you think they call themselves Starborn?
I'm not really sure. Scientifically speaking, we're all born from the stars. Most of the chemical components of our body, carbon, oxygen, sulfur, are exactly the same as those manufactured by internal stellar reactions. Now, ask someone like Mateo the same question, and he'd probably give a more theological answer. But hey, it's all a guessing game anyway.
Well, we should make every effort to learn about these beings.
Exactly. We must use all of the tools at our disposal to learn more about the Starborn and their connection to the artifacts.
Well, I'll be there to help you, every step of the way.
Thank you. I really appreciate your support right now. You know, it's funny. When I was a little girl, I'd lay on the ground and stare up at the stars. I was absolutely convinced they held a secret. I'd remain there for hours in silence, eyes closed, listening, waiting for the secret to be whispered in my ear. This encounter with the Starborn is that moment to me. The stars are finally whispering, and I need to hear what they have to say.
What are you expecting to learn? Also, no kid is that patient. She didn't sit there for hours. She's lying right now. Capping, as the kids say.
Truthfully, I haven't the slightest idea. But just the thought that any of the secrets of the universe could be revealed from these Starborn is terribly exciting.
Well, we'll get you there. I promise.
I knew I could count on your support. Well then, I've certainly wasted enough of your valuable time. Just do be careful if you cross paths with these Starborn in the future. I wouldn't want to lose one of the most valuable members of Constellation.
As far as I can tell, I'm the one doing all the work. It's just, it's more like old Wyatt featuring Constellation.
Watch for corners or hiding spots. They know this ship better than we do.
I'm not sure what it is we're gonna be picking up here. I mean, we were... Yeah, I mean, this is like a derelict ship. Damn, yo, why are you dead? Awkward. Ooh, they got a little tiny jail cell. Sorry, you'll have to let me sleep for an hour.
There are worlds to conquer.
Easy there. Alright, well, I'm certain there's more to this ship. But, I have no desire to figure it out.
Will we be taking off immediately, or are there other matters that require your attention?
Oh.
What can I help you with?
Oh, actually, yeah, I don't need to go up that way.
I'm ready to make some waves.
So yeah, let's head to Tau Ceti. Tau Ceti 8D.
Clamps released. Air pressure stable. Thrusters are a go. Ready.
Well, alright. Okay. Deserted Ecliptic Garrison. Well, this should be a fun one.
Time to park this buggy.
Well. Yeah, I'm not sure we're going to be ending the week on the most exciting note, so I'm hoping this will be a fun little battle. I think it's going to be more about acquiring some more powers. I'm going to try to do that just to see what kind of kooky abilities we can unlock. But right now, we need to get to this deserted Ecliptic Garrison and go hunt us some outlaws. Do we have Andrasia with us? Yeah. I don't know why rifles and shotguns get a place on your character when you holster them, but not pistols. I wonder who these outlaws are going to be. Are they going to be Spacers, Crimson Fleet, or are they going to be actual Ecliptic Mercs? Ecliptic Mercs would make the most sense given the nature of the facility. But it's also deserted, so Spacers also make sense. Nope, it's Ecliptics. Peace out, Boy Scout. Ooh. Ooh. That was a good little double shot there.
Let's not leave anything useful behind.
Okay, so we know at least the anti-gravity field works on robots, so it's strong enough to lift up robots. I guess it just gets rid of gravity in general, maybe not like a telekinesis. Someone's shooting at us. Let's see who we got in here. That should have been a one-hit kill, honestly, but I'm not gonna fight it. Okay, so it is strong enough to lift that bot too. Boom. Get boned, losers. I mean, I'm not saying that was the slickest headshot of all time, but you know, I think we all know it was. Ooh. Okay. That was a close one. We definitely need to be a little more careful. We'll definitely eat some regular food too. And take 2 trauma packs. That was not, It wasn't my finest shooting, but still alive. Alright, there's the boss. What? I do love that. Oh, it's gotta be under me. Oh, that's Andresia. Okay, there you are. Alright. Gravy. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Well, hey, we got to use some of those powers. That's not bad. Definitely gonna have to go trade some junk now. Where's the old Star Eagle at? There it is. Okay. Well, not a bad little encounter, I'll say. I'm pleased with the results. We took a few harder hits than I was expecting, but Ecliptic also do just in general hit hard, so you know, maybe that's maybe I'm the fool there for not expecting them. And I'm willing to accept that. Yeah, that was a good one. Man, I have a serious hankering to play Fallout right now. I really just kind of want to boot it up and play. But I have been working on a piece of Fallout-related content for the channel. I won't say anything by speaking out of... or I won't spoil anything by speaking out of turn. I'm already saying something. Just confirming it. But, yeah, I'm very excited. I'm gonna try to get a little work done.
I've already packed my
tonight on this, and
bag for Cora and Mom's big vacation sleepover.
Hibernate.
Coming soon. Your ship smells so much better than Dad's. Like,
it's actually my goal to get some more work done on this another video I'm doing this weekend. I'm mostly just kind of gathering footage for stuff. I don't know how much of it I'm going to use. Maybe very little, maybe a whole bunch. I don't know. I think right now I have like 5 or 6 hours of footage, which is probably more than enough.
We're in orbit, Captain.
Alright.
Awaiting response.
Well, you're gonna be waiting a while.
Goodbye.
Okay. Okay, these are all done. So let's talk to Vladimir about locating some more temples. Oh yeah, he's no longer on the eye. We'll probably have to speak to a couple of our companions when we get to New Atlantis.
No matter how many times we jump,
SUC security.
it never gets
Prepare
old.
to be scanned for contraband. Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
Alright. We'll definitely have to do some trading. I think we have quite a bit of junk. A lot of junk and a lot of gunk. I think we can send in... I don't know if Andresia's assigned to the
I've
ship.
never quite been able to think of New Atlantis as home. Though I suppose I should.
Don't really care what you think about it, lady. Yeah, she's not assigned to the ship like everyone else is. So we can keep her with us for now. Not bad, not bad. Alright, cool. We were able to sell quite a bit of junk there. That's pretty good. Maybe Jemison Mercantile here will take care of the rest for us. But we're definitely going to be picking up a new... Wow. I think Andresia's got a couple of powers of her own, man. You see that sweet teleport? But yeah, I think we're going to be talking to Vladimir about picking up a couple of new temples.
hope there's a bit more in the back if you're not seeing something on display. Oh, please, take a look.
Alright. Yeah, she has no 7.5 rounds. Don't know why I would think something so silly. Oh. I'm a little concerned that this is considered just a random outfit and not armor. Alright.
Appreciate the business.
So we'll stop at UC Distribution. Hopefully she'll have enough to just kind of buy everything from us. That way we don't have to go to Outland and Centaurian Arsenal. I mean, if we have to, no big deal. Whatever. It is what it is. That's just one of the things about these Bethesda games. You go do one mission, you gotta spend 30 minutes selling. It's a format I'm very familiar with.
Bulk items may require multiple levels of... Welcome to UC Distribution.
You know, it takes me all the way back to my, my earliest days playing Morrowind and Oblivion. She's not gonna have anything I want here. Yeah, I didn't think so. Oh, you got a lot of ship parts, though. I'll tell you that. Alright, so let's sell the Orion, the Equinox. Yeah, we'll sell that, whatever. It's not really enough, but... Gravy.
Back to it, then.
Cool. So we did, managed to get everything sold up. Oh, that's good. So, we are going to make a mad dash for the lodge. Doing the sprinting here should be good for our fitness thing. Because we got to use up all our O2 and CO2. So, we'll just do that on our way to the lodge. That should give us one, at least. Great. I mean, it'll rebuild itself. I don't think we'll be able to sprint enough to take it down a second time. And I just don't want to sit here just standing still like this, because that would not be very compelling gameplay, just watching that little thing in the corner there fill up. So yeah, we're definitely not gonna make it to the lodge like that, but that's okay. We can still do a little sprinting. I just don't know if any of this counts. I doubt it. Sorry, I just wanted to fill up the CO2 a little bit.
I did not spend as much time here as some of the others, but I appreciate that I was still given my own room.
Let's see what Vlad has for us.
Keep both eyes on the back while you're out there. Make sure those starborn don't creep up on you.
Oh, solid advice.
Burning helium across the far reaches is dangerous work. Would have told you to gear up even before we knew we had competition.
Well, I was hoping you could point me to another artifact temple.
The eye's showing signs over another one of those big anomalies. Here, catch a smile.
Perfect. Power on Vessel 3B. Let's do that, and then I'm going to call this one, just because I do have some other content I need to focus on, and I apologize if recent episodes of this series have felt like they're lacking. I don't know if they feel that way. I mean, only you can really answer that. I try to make the most quality product I can at the time. It's just behind the scenes, working on other videos, I have been having not the best time. Not like nothing like a negative or bad going on. It's just I'm not the most skilled video creator, so this format is very simple for me to do, but the other ones I'm having trouble with, and that's to be expected. You know, hopefully the videos I produce outside of Gaming with a Friend will be good, but obviously there's no guarantee for something like that. As I said, I'm not the best video creator, not the best editor or anything like that, but I am working on more varied content, and I am trying to try to make something good and you know, impactful, at least for the community in which we find ourselves as gamers.
Ahoy, Captain!
What are you guys reading the same damn script?
Struts retracting. Let's get out of here.
Alright. Yeah, we're gonna acquire this other power. So as I was saying before I got distracted, I was just talking about, yeah, like I'm not the best editor, right? But I am working on other content. I hope it's good when it releases. And if it's not, it is a type of content I do want to make and I am passionate about. And so I hope that at the very least the passion comes through, even if maybe the quality of the video is not great. Uh-oh. Okay. We got some ecliptic ships here.
They're not jumping out of here.
Oh, shit. Gravy.
You can't win this!
Yeah, we'll take out this ecliptic rapier, or at least we'll try. Oh yeah, we're good as dead. Good as dead. Boom, baby. Who are we helping out? Sistef.
Vessel, please respond. That was pretty touch and go there for a minute. Not everyone would have stuck their necks out for a patrol. Thanks.
Oh, you're welcome.
Any way we can repay you?
Yeah. Credits. Cold hard cash.
You bet. Here's some credits. You take care out there.
Oh, I'm gonna try. Oh, okay, what do we have here? Mineral deposit. Okay, so a couple of asteroids got blown up in the midst of the fighting. Now we're just gonna loot these ecliptic ships and land down on that planet, get us another power. Hopefully it's something good. Probably have an encounter with another one of those Starborn. Ooh, Sistef lost another ship out here. Are these Sistef ships as well? Nope, that's a mineral deposit. Oh, gosh, we definitely smashed that against our shields.
Thanks again for the help. UC out.
You're welcome. Alright. Search for... Oh my gosh, plutonium on... I think there was a point way back when we were in this area and I was gonna land on this planet, but we were just in the frontier, but there were a ton of Varun ships around here, and so I decided not to go through with that little side objective because I was too scared of the Varun ships. I think this might be that planet. Wow, what are the odds we come back here when they got a 1,000, you know, or 999 other landable bodies? That's really neat. I don't think we're gonna do that today, but we might go check that out. Look for the plutonium in the cave. That might be worth doing since we're already going to be on this planet next turn. Is that the temple? Let's no, that's the temple. I think that's just a... I don't know what the hell that is. Well, alright. Oh man, a dislocated limb just for that? Now let's get us a anchored immobilizer. Gravy. You would think on a planet with low gravity. Oh, I guess low gravity doesn't mean no gravity. There's still your body's still being acted upon by a force, so I guess that could, I suppose, theoretically still result in injury. I don't know. I'm not a scientist, and I'm certainly not a doctor. I'll say I'm not a medical doctor, nor am I a physicist. A physicist can be a doctor as well. Doctor of physics. Temple Iota.
This is what Constellation has been for. This place, the starboard, all of it.
Come on. Well, there we go. Hopefully this will be a cool power for us. I wish there was a little more variation in these. These kind of remind me of the Oblivion Gates. They're all kind of very samey. Even though the Oblivion Gates had a few different variations, these are all the exact same thing over and over, just for a different reward. Which, you know, that's fine. I just felt like there could have been more to it. You know, the big test to get these powers is just, can you fly into this cluster of energy? No, I don't even know what ability we just got. Precognition. Bend time and glimpse the future, seeing the path someone will walk, and the words they may say. Interesting. I'm glad it could drop us back in this same corridor we've been to before. Okay, we've got the anti-gravity field. Yeah. Come on. Ooh. Okay, cool. Alright, we've got some healing in. Dead. Not so bad, not so bad. We got a little more quantum energy for ourselves. Star Eagle is that way. Not too bad, not too bad. That's a pretty That one, precognition, is interesting. Maybe I'll use that for like a really important mission, but I have a feeling I'm gonna forget about that one rather quickly. Not that it isn't cool, or at the very least, not that it isn't cool in theory. Alright. We are on our way back to the old Star Eagle. Well, now that we are back in the cockpit of the ship, that is where we're going to call it. Apologies if this one wasn't super duper exciting, but gathering these powers I think is going to be important, so we have more tools at our disposal for when we really go head to head with the Starborn and not just these Temple Guardians. So, hopefully, we can continue to gather more of those powers and level up. We do have a level up that we'll have to spend next episode. And hopefully we can continue on with the story a little more, but I still kind of want to continue getting these powers. I know that's a bit of a slog, and I'm sorry. I don't design the game. I'm just playing it. I'm just a servant. I'm just a servant at the whims of the designers here. But if you enjoyed this video, feel free to drop down there and give me a like. Maybe even subscribe if you want to continue on. And there is a playlist. Look for it, The Ballad of Wyatt Holiday, Gaming with a Friend Season 1. It does cover every single episode and every step of Wyatt's journey. So if you are watching this for the express purpose of just keeping up with the character's journey, then enjoy. But if you're just listening to me ambiently, having me on in the background, which is really was kind of my whole thinking behind this show, was just have me on in the background so you don't feel like you're playing video games alone. And you're not when I'm on. We're playing together. And if you didn't like this video, though, I will say drop down there and leave me a dislike. But if you do leave a dislike, leave me a comment and tell me what it is you didn't like. Do you not like my performance? Do you not like this game? Or is there something else I failed to take into account? But more than any of that, I am just so thrilled that you took time out of your day to game with me. And I will see you next time in the Starfield.